Still Fire Fang. We got Frostbite, but we're gonna switch, so it's okay. That's 2 down. 6 health. That's my first ever Deathless Candace. That is my first ever Deathless Candace. Wow, it went for the Paralyze over the damage. But now we go for the Ice Fang. That did very little damage. I'm like, do I switch back into the Sphere? We can also take a Rock Blast. Hopefully, come on, what the fuck? Good. And we switch back into the CC for a double Intimidate on the Nose Pass. Really cut that thing's attack. It does nothing into Snubble now, which is very good. You can stop hitting me. Don't crit! Let's jump over and start playing. We've got some big thinking to do today. Big thinking to do. We can turn on our speed up again. And also, I think... Why is this still slow? There we go. I think we can just fly. Ooh, we got Bulldoze. Both of these guys is pretty good to have on it. Dang, I really like this moveset though. Maybe just get rid of the Thunder Fang. Bulldoze on the Grand Bull is going to be very helpful. Do we even care? I don't think we care about raising our speed. I wanted to come over to here, right? There's no map? Oh, it's just here. But we can go back to Petalburg, and now we can just walk right over here to Mr. Briny. I can never time this right. You go. I have to unfast forward to get Mr. Briny to line up. Off to Dewford. Made it. And we get encounters here. Alright, so we can do in Dewford. Okay, so this would be in Dewford, right? If we come up here, it's Route 106, Dewford Town. Ducklet is who I would want. 1,000,000,000% Ducklet. Yes. I'm gonna name you... what am I gonna name my Ducklet? I'm gonna name you... Kelso. Nice. What is the next route? 106. That's up here. Return of the Gyarados. We're gonna name you... That's huge. That's really good. We're gonna name you Gyarados. Massive. Very good catch there. Route 107 is down here. And we could save it. Or we could fish right here. And if we were to fish, we could get a Skrelp, a Tentacruel, or a Marini. And Tentacruel just went very far with us last night. Or we could save it for across the way. What does our map look like? Oh my gosh, that would take forever. We would have to have Surf. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it to wait. I think we just go for it. Who do we get? We got the Marini, which I'd be happy with. These are actually really good pickups for us right now, I think. Okay, Granite Floor has different things for different floors, and if I remember correctly, we usually like Basement Floor 1 as our choice. Diglett, Makuhita, Patrat, Dunsparce, Yungoos, Grubbin, Mienfoo, Coughing, Jigglypuff, Venonez, or Hisuian. Scraggy, Bronzor, Gligar, Mischievous, Woobat, Sandile, Farfetch, Meditite, Yamask. Yeah, it's just, I think that one is just the best row. For the Zubat would be good. Zubat would be good on the other floor, so would the Natu, which was one of the other options we could have gotten. Pikachu on that Steven room. I don't think that's good. Yeah, I'm torn between Basement Floor 1 and 2. I kind of thinking 2. Oof, that's kind of scary. What are we gonna name our Marini? We're gonna name it the Seamini. Okay, now we can go to Granite Cave. Turn our fast forward back on. Oops, there we go. Now we go into Granite Cave. We've got our repel on so we don't mess this up. This is Basement Floor 1, and we are not going to be doing anything here, but this is Basement Floor 2. We undo our repel and we go for our encounter, I think. Kind of sketch, but I'm doing it. We can't get Mankey because we already got one, even though ours died. Hippopotas, and it's with Sandstream. Huh, a little crazy. Wild, actually. What do we name you? It's a crazy pickup. Powdon's a good Pokemon. If we can make this last, it would be pretty sweet. I'm gonna name you Hungry. We can do the whole thing. Could have gotten that not to. We got the Hippo. The Hippo, I think, had kind of low percentage odds. So that's kind of even a crazier find. Yeah, what is that lined up with? 4%? It's kind of wild. Okay. Route 109, where even is that? Well, that's like right after we deliver this letter, we get 2 more encounters. Okay, that's pretty dang good. Okay, we have delivered the letter. Anyone use Dig? Yes. Let's go over to the Slateport. Let's get back to it. Listen to some Sonic music while we play. So is this... Where are we? We're on Route 109. Is that our next encounter? It is. So here, we could also wait till Surf to get over to some grass, but I think that's a bad idea. I think we just fish. If we get Buizel, I'd actually be very happy. This is a great pickup. Really? Can I do it again? You're only level 5, bro. I would kill you. Come on. Why? You're gonna die if I hit you with anything else. Like, I'm just gonna find another one and use the quick ball. Look at what could have been. Now all the Weasels want to come out. Weasel's my favorite Pokemon. Which now I'm never gonna find the Hisuian one again. Or is it Galarian? Come on now. Okay, if the next one is a Weasel, that's just what we're gonna use and I'm gonna pretend. Oh my gosh, what did I say? What is with this thing? Fuck it, okay, I'm using the Weasel. Get in the ball. Why does it say it doesn't affect? Oh, it doesn't affect me. Whatever it's trying to use. Get in the ball. I'm using the Weasel. I don't know. It felt like it was like bugged or something because it just was not catching any of those. We get to go to Slateport City now. Plus, where is he? Where's my guy? We have my favorite Pokemon. Weasel. I love him. I just love him. What am I gonna name you? We've got Fitzgerald. Okay, so now we get the Slateport encounter, which is here. And of course it's a Dupiter. It's never not a Dupiter. That stupid fucking, I hate him. He's not good. Not once have I found a Carvana there. It's always Dupiter. Always is what I'm gonna name it. And now we can come up and we get one more encounter up here. Oops. Before we optimize all of these Pokemon. Route 110. Here goes nothing. Ponyta's not a bad pickup. We're gonna name you. Wait, first mark the Ponyta. Okay, and that's our last encounter for quite some time. Let's name you Artax. No reason. There we go. We can go kind of like primeval now. Do you give anything? Alright, here we go. First things first, I'm gonna be kind of like weird about this. I'm curious on how many Pokemon from each split like last longer. So I'm gonna put Roxanne as its own box, and I'm gonna name this one Brawly, because this is everything that we can get up to Brawly. So this would be the second split. And so all of our Pokemon that we just caught starting with Ducklet would get moved over to here, which is kind of nuts, but I like being hyper organized. It's kind of fun. Can't you move multiple? Okay, so now we come to our party Pokemon. We just deposit these in box 1. And now we get to like really see the squads. We're gonna level all these guys up real fast. Yeah, and we lost 2, because I know that you can have 12, so this is perfect. Get all these Pokemon up. The grind. This is the grind part. It's just so much easier to, I think, have them completely leveled up, everything, like make it everything usable. Getting a Gyarados, always huge in a Nuzlocke run. The Intimidate, so good. He's still not like great right now, but he will be. White Guard's good for like double battles in the future. And we learn Toxic. Excellent. Venoshock is good. Upgrades, people, upgrades. Raquinid, I forget that's his name every time. What a terrible moveset you have. Dig is good. You see my chat? Yeah, I see your chat. What's up? Welcome in. Sand Tomb. This move sucks, right? Yeah, it sucks. Okay, let's come over here now. Mess with our abilities and then our natures. So we've got Frisk, which sucks. You are a special attacker for sure, but I think we boost your speed. So we'll change that. We need anime on you. Sandstream is interesting. Limber prevents paralysis. Prevents burns. Doubles water moves and takes half from fire moves. That's pretty good. So let's see. You don't have Sonic logo? What do you mean? What do you mean my Sonic logo? Sonic is my favorite game franchise of all time. That's why we're listening to some Sonic music. I've got Sonic everywhere. I've got a Sonic LED up on my wall. It's not on. Where's all my decorations? I don't know. My son must have taken the Sonic Tails and Knuckles away and played with them or something because I don't see them. Can't change Frisk, really sucks. What's Sand Force? We'll look at that. What's Merciless? We'll look at that. Can't change Fitzgerald's, can't change Always, okay? So it was really just these two. Rock Ground and Steel moves in Sand, okay. Hard to do when he's not setting it up himself because he's got Sandstream. Critical hits on poison foes. Yeah, that's definitely what we want here, which is crazy. That's nuts, actually. We're going to nature change. We're going to make you timid. We're going to make you adamant. What are we going to make you? Maybe like a bulky, yeah, something like this. Impish. Do you want to see it? I have it. What do you mean? Let's see here. We make you modest. Like logo on your profile. We make you super fast. We go jolly on you. What do we do with you? You are pretty bulky. We could put defense up. We're not outspeeding anything already. Maybe we just make you super bulky. We do like a plus defense minus speed. Relaxed. Relaxed. Show me if you have it then. I'm not sure what you're talking about, brother. You know what else we need to do? We need to do it to one more Pokemon. Oh, we need to give held items to everything here. What makes sense where? Maybe we wait until we make our Brawly team to, like, deal with, and we'll deposit all this. Shit. Move Pokemon. I mess up and I put Ducklet over here. I feel like that's gonna happen all the time, but it's okay. Okay, we have one more Pokemon that we need to update. Flash Fire instead of what? Is it Runaway? It is. Get rid of Runaway, put on Flash Fire, level this thing up. Flame Charge is pretty good. Maybe we just get rid of Tail Whip. I'm not sure, because I'm like, sometimes it's situational. You want to use the harder hitting move, and Fire Spin sucks. Good. We change your nature. We do Jolly. Nice. And now I think we at least put this back on, just in case we run into a trainer down here, because they probably have water. That would be my guess. We'll put you and you on for like backup. But we're just gonna wait, I don't need to even do that. I don't even need to do that. I can just do this. We can go back to Dewford. No, I'm not interested in like connecting with other people on Discord. Appreciate it though. Okay, we are back. Now that means that we can look at Brawly, Electric Fighting Pikachu with Lightning Rod, Light Ball, which is crazy, Timid, so it's super fast, and it's a special attacker. A ground type into this would not be bad. We could bring like Hippowdon maybe. Okay, time out. I gotta start fresh every time. I don't think you're very helpful in this fight. You're definitely not helpful in this fight. Granbull maybe. I'm thinking maybe we start with the Hippowdon. Now, what kills this Alolan Sandshrew, dude? What kills the Alolan Sandshrew? Ice Scales, Jolly. Oof, this thing is tough. Do we have a fighting type that would be good into this? We would if we had the Mankey. We've got Pignite, but that Bulldoze is pretty scary. It's interesting because I'm like, what could we switch into for things like Bulldoze? Because like, there's two different things that have Bulldoze on this team. The Alolan Sand / Wreck, and the Lycanroc, and the Girder, gosh, and the Hariyama. So like, even flying types are like not safe in this fight. I feel like Ducklet would be our best bird to bring just because of the flying. We could bring Gyarados too for the same thing. We would be neutral into rock, that's why. Because of water. So those could maybe wreck the Lycanroc. Except those don't have good water moves, man. I mean, you don't. We can maybe give it Icy Wind. What kills this? Sandslash, man. And the Girder. I think we have to bring the Pignite. We have no Psychic into this Hariyama. Nope, we don't. This is tough thinking. Girder. What can take a punch from this Girder? Honestly, I think maybe we bring the Marini. Try to set up the Toxic Spikes so that we crit on Hariyama. That could possibly be good. Yeah, it doesn't have much into Marini, so that might be a good choice. We gave it Modest. This thing is like definitely a physical attacker. Maybe what we actually do is just make it very bulky. Plus defense, minus attack, because we don't really have any attack stuff right now. Bold. Let's do that. Would starting up Sandstream be good? Is the Icy Fang good? Didn't we have Fire Fang on this? When do I get to relearn moves? Are there people I needed to talk to be able to do that? Let's try to find my docs here. Let's see. TM and HM locations. Useful NPC. Oh, we can go get cut. Maybe we should go do all that stuff real fast. Catch up on our useful NPCs. Okay, got cut. That's good. We can go back to Devon. We get Evolution Stones if we go up here now. Nice. We don't have anyone that could use those yet. The level up move guy is like right there in Dewford. Huge. Fire Fang. We can put Fire Fang on Granbull, which is also a good thing to do into the Sandslash. So that's actually really good that we thought of that. Helps with our moveset for sure. Okay, so we are caught up on our useful NPC, so that's good. I wish that stuff was in order, because we could just like try to get some of these things, but it doesn't look like we get a lot of them early. Okay, I think we're fine there. Okay, let's look at our TMs. Nice, when did we get Steel Wing? You can just straight up learn that, that's cool. No one's able to use Cut, so Steel Wing might be good here. It's not very good. Bulldoze though. Dig is good. 80. That's nuts. Take off takedown, take off tackle. You can learn that. Bite is not good into this fight, right? but Icy Wind is because of the Lichen Rock. Okay, are there any, like, moves that we're particularly worried about? Like, into the Hippowdon to start, right? No, not really. So I think we can just give you the Soft Sand. What are you holding right now? The berry. What does the Chople Berry do? What was the Chople Berry doing for us? A fighting move? Do we give it a charcoal just to help with the fire fangs? Is Ducklet weak to rock? Yeah, water doesn't resist, so the rock type move is actually super effective into us, so I think we give it that berry. That means it's the same case with Gyarados. Do we give it the electric one, though, for throwing into the girder? I think that might actually be the play. You're holding a charcoal, which is good for the... Do we have a Black Sledge? We don't. This extends Sandstorm. That's kind of crazy. We could have put that on Hippowdon and gone that way, but I'm not sure. That would have been a good idea. Do we give it the Wise Glasses for even bigger Venishocks and Icy Wing? Yeah, I think so. Okay, this is our team into Brawly? When do we try to get the Marini out? On the Lichen Rock, perhaps? Just something so that we can set up Toxic Spikes at some point, right? Found you. Okay, is anyone else scared? I'm scared right now. We gotta have everything up and ready to do this right, and we turn our hat around because it's time to duel. Scared, so scared. Like, we did everything right? Like, did we have something that, and 25 is the highest we can go. Okay, I am definitely very nervous, but I feel like we explored all of our options and what we could do for this fight. Sketchy. Very sketchy. Let's do it. Okay, do we hit it with the bulldoze? What do we think it's gonna fake out? Then what would it do? Would it just switch? That hidden power did a lot more damage than I expected it to. Hidden power fighting really kind of just ruined my plan there. It's gonna switch because they hate getting yawned. Do I go into the Cimini for science? Wow, it let it fall asleep. It like never does that. It's going for 2. Really, that is kind of scary, isn't it? Should I go back into Hippo and try to dig? I have nothing into this thing, really. Like, I could hit it. The Draining Kiss is kind of sketchy, so yeah, maybe this. I want you for the Sand Slash. I'm gonna risk it. Wow, we got really lucky. Okay, that's not awesome. What is the Girder going to do? Mach Punch, probably. Yeah, Mach Punch, maybe. And I go into CC and just actually eat it. We gave Gyarados the berry for the Girder, so maybe that's what we go into. And then what do we hit it with? A Bulldoze? Let's do it. Went for a Fire Punch, which is kind of nuts. The Bulldoze should be fine. Wow, it did nothing. That's not good. It's gonna Thunder Punch again. We stall it out. Let the poison do it. It's gonna Fire Fang again. It's gonna Fire Punch again, right? Back into Cimini. It can take it. And now it's gonna Thunder Punch again, right? It Mach Punched, and we lived. Got the poison off on Hariyama first, which is really good. This thing's gonna fake out. Then it really doesn't have much for it. I think I could just switch into Candace, or fine. Now I hit it with the Covet. Well, that's silly. That's so silly. We stole the Flame Orb. I should have thought of that. Okay, the Flame Orb got knocked off, but we're still burned, so that's kind of funny. Okay, can't get poisoned. What's it gonna do here? Do we think it goes for cut? It goes for cut for sure. Do we Intimidate and switch? Aerial Ace is also scary. I didn't think of that. For the Candeath, which is kind of like a bad call now. You really can't do much into this thing. I think we switch into the Gyarados right now because it's not going to do anything too crazy. At least I would hope so. And getting an Intimidate off would be good. Yeah, that barely did anything. What's it gonna do in a Gyarados? Ice Shard? Do we switch to Kelso for data? Do we outspeed this thing? 7? No. So it could possibly hit us with the Bulldoze, the Aerial Ace, like everything. It could hit Candeath. And I don't want it to get hit twice. Maybe we go into Kelso for data. Yeah, I went with the Ice Shard. Would it do Ice Shard again? I don't think so. I think we possibly switch into Gyarados here for a double Intimidate. Okay, we're playing with fire there, but it's okay. We switch into Candeath, and now we just have to hope it does not kill me. We Flame Wheel it. It did little. It did a very little amount, and we got the one shot. Okay, so now it's gonna Bulldoze. Or anything, really. Actually, this thing is scary as shit. We go into the CC for an Intimidate. This thing is really bad. We're good. Is it Bulldoze again is the question. Because I could technically throw into Gyarados for another Intimidate, back into CC for another Intimidate, coming with Kelso pretty free. It just really depends on what it does right now. Do I throw into Simini to check? The bulldoze might kill it. Mama didn't raise no coward. It's gonna bulldoze again. Yes! We go for a triple intimidate. It's his last Pokemon. And maybe it's gonna bulldoze, so we switch into Kelso. Triple intimidated. Oh, it still had another Pokemon. Fuck, I forgot about the Pikachu. It has to stay asleep. It has to stay asleep or we're fucked. No. Yeah, it needs to stay asleep. I got too cute. It's gonna hit Empower Fighting, and I'm gonna die. Oof, this is super bad. Yeah, I lost him. Would a Draining Kiss kill me? This is really sketchy. It used Electro Web. That's really good. Okay, now this is sketchy. So it's going to bulldoze, so we throw into Gyarados. It used Excel Rock. Why would you use Excel Rock, dude? Why? Why would you ever use that move into the pig? You should have just bulldozed the Pignite. It would have made so much sense. You're double intimidated. I feel like that's enough. We could go into Kelso. Man, fuck. Kill. Dang, man. We lost 2 Pokemon to Brawly. But that's our second gym down. Second gym down. What's up, Ghetto? How you doing? Yeah, we lost the Gyarados. Again, ridiculous. Oof, that was pretty good as far as that fight goes, though. We forgot about the Pikachu, and that kind of fucked the whole thing up. A shame. Off to heaven. A shame. Craziness. To lose both of, like, 2 very good pickups. Pignite's still alive. Pignite did a good job in that fight, too. Well, we're gonna need you as our second Intimidate user now that we lost Gyarados, and I like Magnemite. Our level cap got increased to 30. Let's do this. 28. Takedown is not very good. No, Rage sucks. And we get Floatzel, the best boy. Buizel. I don't like Floatzel as much, but I mean, and it's a fake out user. Never mind. You're my priority boy. You're gonna be the fucking killer. That's actually a crazy moveset. Electro Ball's good, right? That's less good. There we go, Magneton. How do I feel as Tepig as a starter? In his base games, I never use Tepig. I've always really liked Snivy. Tri-attack. What's the point of this? I'm not sure we need Tri-attack. I've always liked Snivy, so that's what I would choose in black and white. Nice, Rapidash. But in this game, he's evil. He's very good. Whips the foe with fire, lowering its defense. That's pretty cool. We actually don't need that. Nice. Granbull's fucking sprite is so terrifying. I was made this way. But what do we do now? We go to Slateport. Yeah, but in this game, Pignite, Emboar line has been probably the best starter that I've used so far. Has managed to get through... Why'd this stop? I didn't know the music stopped. Most of the time the starter dies at some point along this part of the route, but not to Tepig. Okay, we're in for some deep shit for a minute. We have the back-to-back guy. First guy is Lokix and regular Quillfish. We're gonna have to get over there and see where we're at. But just so that you know, I took the piece and I have it organized by what split they were caught on, because I want to see how many Pokemon last from each. So far we've lost 2 from the first split and 2 from the second split. So we're pretty even. And then some of them are in the party, obviously, but let's fly. Okay, let's plan out this team real fast. Wait, why can't we go in yet? What do we have to do? Why don't I remember? Also, we're not in battle mode anymore. The hat goes back. We beat Brawly. We delivered the letter. Then you go to Slateport. Where do we fight? Oh, I have to deliver the Devon goods. My bad. That's the wrong place. My bad. I forgot about delivering the goods. And now we can go in. Okay, let's make this team. We did some crazy strats on that last run that worked out pretty good. I mean, the reason Ducklet is alive is because we were smart with the berry. This Lokix with tinted lens and first impression, which it's gonna do every time. Oof. Maybe CC's not bad into this. CC's definitely not bad into this, right? Yeah. Okay. What about the Quillfish? Maybe that's what Oppenheimer's there for. It does have revenge, which is a little sketch. And then it's back to back, so don't I also have to worry about, I have to worry about Golisopod, Palpitoad, and the other Quillfish. Alright, well, let's plan this out. So CC is good for the start. We get an Intimidate off on the Lokix, and it is pretty good into it. Magneton could maybe handle the other Quillfish. Is there anything else that could handle that Quillfish? Yamper? Yamper can also handle the Quillfish. You're like bad all around into this fight. Yeah, you're like my finisher, because I can just throw you out and priority move anything and like win if it's low health. So I'm gonna keep you. Pig Knight, you're also kind of sketch into this entire fight. Yeah, you're like very sketch into this entire fight actually, so we're not gonna take you. We have like no grass Pokemon to deal. Like, can you learn? Maybe you're not bad to take. Just for resistances and like, we can figure something out. Water ground for the Palpitoad. I mean, grass would be the easy choice there. We don't have that. We have ice moves on a lot of things though. And then the poison dark, which we could hit with like a bulldoze or something. Maybe we bring Feel. And this is kind of like a good enough team, maybe. Is a flyer into the Golisopod a good idea? It is. We should bring a flyer. What is our Mightyena doing for us? We could also put Thunderfang back on. CC. Is it good into anything here? The low kicks? Yeah, kind of. Firefang is also good into the low kicks. Are we punching anything in this fight? No. You can Icy Wind. That's good. No low sweeps, huh? No cuts. I don't know about bringing Bamf. It's always good to have another Intimidate user, but I think maybe we want a flyer, so that's what I'm gonna do. Question is which flyer? Probably Ducklet or this Mantine. Let's bring the Mantike. It'll have something. Charm is good. Charm's really good. We got the Boltund. Thunderfang is great. I mean, forget Tackle. Like, it's just straight up worse. No. There we go. No flying moves on Mantine, though, which is kind of like what I wanted. Water Absorb is good, though. Water Absorb is dang good. And Strong Jaw on you is really good, too. Thunderfang and Bite just doing work. Yeah, this thing is wicked fast. What's it holding? A Shuka Berry. Why would we want something like that? We'd probably just want the magnet. Yeah, I think we would just want the magnet. Honestly, do we give you a magnet, too? Oh, there's some poison in here, so maybe we actually give you the poison berry just in case you have to take one. You need just bug, there's ice. You resist pretty much this entire fight, so you don't need a berry. Maybe a citrus berry, because you're gonna come in, take hits, do the priority moves, and then leave. So you need to have health. So I think that's good. Water Absorb is good, and it's kind of good into this fight, but like also we're not baiting water type moves. So actually I think that the Ducklet is probably the better Pokemon to bring. We will find time for you. Air Slash is great. There we go. Swanna, also a great Pokemon. Roost is good. So is Feather Dance. Roost is good. Each Life is actually good in this game for coverage, or just keep the Bug Bite for the potential eating the berry. I think that's good. Are you worried about anything in this? Why does my music keep turning off every time? You are not really worried about anything. I think we just give you the silver powder. Okay. I feel like this is a pretty good team into what we're about to do. I hope so. I'm definitely nervous. I'm probably gonna do this last fight and then call it. Okay, we're ready to fight this Lokix. Yeah, it shouldn't do anything to us. And we hit it with the Firefang. Okay, so now we want to switch into Joe. What's it gonna do? It's gonna Bar Barrage, so it's gonna poison. We could switch into Oppenheimer instead. Yeah, it doesn't hit us. Idiot! Let's slow it down. I forget every time. Shockwave, right? It's gonna Revenge, but that shouldn't matter. Waterfalled. And we flinched. Don't flinch again. Don't crit. This is where it's a little sketch. Boltund. It should outspeed. Please take a Waterfall like a champ. Okay. Take an Aqua Jet. Should have looked at its moves again. Okay, now the other guy comes in. It's also going to First Impression. Maybe we Thunderfang. This thing can't really do much into us, I think. Unless Razor Shell does a fuck ton of damage. We definitely outspeed it, right? Yep, we do. It's got Aqua Jet and First Impression, so it is gonna, like, maybe hit first, but I think we could take one. And we flinched it. Okay, it exited. I think we switch into Always here. What's it gonna do? It's gonna Bar Barrage again. We throw in Oppenheimer and it doesn't affect us and we switch out? Or do we go straight into Always? Let's just go into Always. Not risk it. That does in fact suck, but I think that we're gonna be okay. We're gonna Leech Life. Okay, maybe we're not good. It's gonna Bar Barrage again. Switch into Oppenheimer. Now it's gonna do something kind of weak. Maybe we go into Fitzgerald. Yeah, maybe. We fake out Aqua Jet. And Flip turned out back into Golisopod. What does it think that it can do? First Impression me again? Dude, CC's so good. It's gonna Bar Barrage again, right? I sure hope so. Now we switch back into Fitzgerald. Holy shit, that did so much more than I expected. Do we quick attack? Oh, we fake it out again. And now we quick attack. There we go. And now there's this thing, which I'm not even sure what it's gonna do. Is it gonna Uproar? I think we switch into Kelso for this. Do we Icy Wind it ourselves? Okay, it's locked into Uproar. Do we just Roost? Air Slash. We flinched it. We flinched it again. That's awesome. No deaths. We planned that out pretty good. Level cap increased to 32. That's fantastic. We did very well there. And we got flip turn. That's pretty good. That's rad. Now we have a horrible double battle coming up. But we can... With a double battle, this will be our first time, too, that we could get wide guard back onto some Pokemon that knew it. Because now we can go up here. So this next fight up here would be a double battle. Yeah, there they are. So we will deal with them next time, I think. We beat the second gym. We got past the scary Golisopod and the Lokix. That was actually probably the easiest that I've ever tanked them. Just because CC is such a monster, dude. What an amazing Pokemon Scramble has turned out to be. Love you. Fitzgerald, you'll get there. I mean, definitely it was some weird Pokemon we chose for that run, but we've got a pretty deep box now, which is good too. Yeah, 4 deaths is pretty low. This one hurt. This should not have happened, but I predicted it wrong. Yeah, actually is like super good. Let's start with a fresh box for next time. I think CC is like the only like non-negotiable. Like it's just going to be a part of the team until it dies. It's like been in every fight so far. So there we go. We are down 2 Pokemon from Roxanne, 2 Pokemon from Brawly. But this is our box that we have to work with, which is pretty good. I would say that runs pretty deep. And then CC, our ace, our legitimate ace in the hole. Alright friends, I'm going to call it there. Catch the Sugarside podcast every Thursday on YouTube and Spotify. Peace.